Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are trying to get the fence up, if you want to call it a fence. It's not going to be much of a fence, it's just something to keep the horse out of these Fraser fir Christmas trees we're setting out. And I'll show you what we're doing. We are putting in T-post, and we're putting them in. We're going to run a straight line of them all the way over to the fence coming up the road there and tie in and run a hot wire. That's all we're into. So this will be the Christmas tree patch, basically almost over to the woods there, not quite, but this little strip right here. And you know, the goal is to we're not putting a lot of them out. You know, hopefully we have enough room here. I measured it, I think we do. We'll see. Hopefully we'll have enough room to get in and out here. But that's what we're doing. We're just, like I said, putting a small number. We have the seedlings, and they're ready to go in the ground. So what we're trying to do is get this fence up, and I'm just going to run a single or double hot wire right through there and call it good. But you know, like I said, it's not going to be for cattle or goats or anything like that. It's just to keep the horse, out of them. And that's just that's what we're doing. So we will see how far along we get this evening. Okay, we're making progress. I've just got these stuck up through there. I need to drive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more stakes, and then I'll be ready to put the wire on them, and then I'll be ready to start setting. Now, the purpose of this, and you can get an idea how steep this is now. I mean, it's not, them stakes are 12 feet apart, and it goes up quite a bit. You can see it's at the string. Can you see the string? See this string right here? See how high it is off the ground? It's about 6 feet off the ground, and 12, 24, 48 feet up there, it's right on top of the ground. So you can get an idea how the slope is here. If I hold the camera level, you'll be looking right at the ground. So, but anyhow, as you can see, it's not suited for anything else really other than pasture, which it has served well for the years. But also we, you know, put up hay on ground similar to this in slope. But that's kind of where we're at. But we're like I said, we're trying to get this done. What I will do, I will go in there and spray that ground with Roundup or glyphosate, which is the active ingredient in Roundup. not necessarily Roundup brand, but I'll spray that to kill what's in there down where the trees will be. I may strip spray it or something along those lines. A couple of reasons for that. One is to keep from having to mow them, and number two is to give the seedlings cut down on competition, so they won't be competing for nutrients, basically. But anyhow, that's what we're dealing with right now. Now, the reason for the Fraser Fir project is that I'm not going to quit growing vegetables or doing the other things that I'm doing. It is, as a small farmer, you're always looking to expand, not necessarily expand, but to broaden your income stream and expand it. Now, do I plan on getting rid of Fraser Fir Christmas trees? No, I do not. Do I plan on making a little money? I hope to. I'm trying to get you guys situated. There we go. I hope to make a little money on them. The biggest reason, I'm selling vegetables starting in June up until about November, and toward the beginning of November there I start selling pumpkins and stuff like that. And I sell pumpkins October, September, kind of in the heavy vegetable production in September, and then we kind of get into pumpkins. We will have a few vegetables carrying on over, and then the goal is to have another income stream to take me right on up into December. Now, that still leaves 6 months of no income. Of course, I'm part-time, I work full-time job, but the goal is to start getting a more steady income for a longer period of time off the farm. And this is just something I'm going to try. Now, I'm only setting out 100 trees. That's all we're doing. I'm going to try them this year, see how difficult it is to kind of fit them into the schedule, along with everything else we're doing. And if it isn't too bad, then I'll add more next year. And then the next year, and the next year, and the next year. And hopefully within 7 years, 7 to 8 years, we'll start harvesting some trees off here. And then by that time, hopefully I'll have some stacked for a 10-year period or so. That's the plan. Now, we'll see. Things change. It may be that we get into this and I see that there's just not, it's just not a good fit for our operation. And if that's the case, then we will address that then. We will either do away with them, let them grow and cut them for reeds, or let somebody else take them over or something along those lines. But you don't know until you try, and so we're going to give it a shot. So I'm going to get back off here and get back to fencing. I hope to have this fence up and operational before dark, and then maybe tomorrow, which is Wednesday, get it sprayed, and then either Thursday or Friday start setting them. I've also got to put some fertilizer out on some hay ground and some other things. So okay, the fence is built, and you can see it's not much of a fence. It doesn't have to be. The horse probably can plug it up for a couple of days and then unplug it, and she'll never mess with it. The biggest problem we have is deer tearing it down, so there's no need to get too crazy with fencing. But it's just a single hot wire. So you can see the fence runs down over there, comes along through here, and goes right through here. And you can see how big a patch of ground we're going to be using here. It's relatively small, but it's big enough to do what we're going to do. So that's the plan. We're going to, like I said, it shouldn't be but about 4 rows through here. And we'll start here at the bottom. We'll come up off the fence, give us a road so we can spray, probably about 12 feet. So the first row will be right here, and it'll come across the hill. And the reason I'm starting with that fence there, I need a straight point, so as I add, they'll continue to run straight up and down the hill here. So, but that's what we're looking at, and we'll see how it goes. So if you guys enjoy what we're doing, please subscribe to us. If you see a video you like, comment, let us know. It's a beautiful time of year. It's a beautiful time of day to be out this time of year. So I am enjoying it, and we will talk to you guys later.